Once you have posted that link in your Google Classroom, then your students will have access to it. So this purple screen here is a student account. If I click on this as a student, this is my second time making the video, but normally it would ask me to log in. But since I'm already logged in, it's going to give me this little SEL check, which is nice because whatever they select here, if they select something, will show up next to all of their answers. So if I do this, you'll be able to see exactly how I'm feeling, and it gives you a nice little indicator. Then remember I said this is my second time making the video. This is actually what I typed last time I was in here. I closed out of this Pear Deck session. I came back in and it saved my responses. So response 2, which is nice because if something goes wrong, then all their stuff will be there. And then as I go through here and I interact, this is the stuff I did in the previous video. So before it was blue and now it's green, right? And we'll add some yellow in there just so you can see the difference. Then that's kind of it from a student's perspective. Remember, this first activity is all about them learning the tool. So let them screw around a little bit, ask them questions, what they're seeing, what do they have, what are you having problems with? But really it's all about learning how to use the tool, because when it comes to learning with the tool, we don't want the tool to get in the way. So what am I seeing as a teacher right now? When I pull up my session for my teacher side, you can see that if my student submits multiple responses, their names are tagged to them. What they said, how they were feeling, is right next to them here, which is super nice. And then I can see their responses. And the same thing, if I were to go here, I can see this student's responses as they go. If you want to get to your sessions, what you do is you just go to peardeck.com. You're going to go to teacher login. It'll ask you to log in with Google, and then sessions in the top left-hand corner here. If that was a little bit quick, go back, pause the video, watch what I just did. Then you'll see this one I renamed, so it's example for website, but this is what they are all. They're all unnamed sessions until you click these 3 dots and rename them. But if I simply click on this, I'm going to open the dashboard. The teacher dashboard is how you see student responses, and I'm in. The last thing that I told you was when we posted this in Google Classroom, we selected it to be student paced, which means as a student, I can click back and forth like this. I can go through the slides myself. But as a teacher, maybe I want to control what my students are doing. So I'm going to turn off student paced mode. And now look at this fancy stuff. I'm going to move this good looking fellow up here to the top. And now notice, as a teacher, if I click from one slide to the next, then it's automatically moving my student. That student account's on the left. And that student account no longer has the arrows here to click on their own. But if I click on this as a teacher, then it moves them through. So that's your difference between student paced and teacher paced. All right, that was a lot. What just happened here? I don't know. I've been talking a lot. Maybe it's time to be done. All right, I hope you feel confident to start your first Pear Deck lesson. Please reach out if you have any questions.